My name is Sally Gunz and I'm in the School of Accounting and Finance at the University of Waterloo. I am originally a lawyer, but I've been working with accountants and finance people for a long time, and so have been very interested in their research and built on what some of the things that they do. The interaction of my work with many of my colleagues is often through the ethical issues, but clearly also through the legal boundaries. It's essential that our students understand what legal requirements are that they operate within. It's the framework that accounting operates within, and in terms of scholarship, it leads me to be able to work with some of my colleagues who are particularly interested in both legal and ethical issues, and we bring different skill sets entirely, but we can start addressing some very interesting problems by combining coming from the different directions that we do. We're looking at decision making for lawyers in large commercial law firms. We're looking at factors that might impact how they reach decisions, and I say we because I'm working with two others, a sociologist and an organizational behavior person from the University of Toronto, and we're building on prior work both with corporate counsel and with a large pilot that we did again with lawyers in commercial practice in Canada. And the interesting thing so far is that it looks like the people who are very loyally and tend to work primarily by themselves in terms of not referencing other people in the firm and their decisions, tend to be more prepared to go along with what their clients would want them to do. Now, this is tentative and we're going to do some more work before we can say that conclusively, but it seemed almost counterintuitive until we started looking more at their responses, and what they seem to do is compartmentalize roles. So as long as they're okay with the legal side, that the client isn't doing anything illegal, everything else, the ethical issues included, belong to the client. And they just don't see it as their job to go there. We're funded by two law foundations, the Alberta and the Ontario Law Foundations. They immediately saw a need for this research, and we'll be working with them in terms of dissemination. We had an advisory council of three very senior lawyers. One was still a managing partner when we began, of a very major firm. The law firms were strongly supportive of our work because from a managerial perspective for law firms, the kinds of work or issues that we're discussing are critical. They're always trying to work out how they can manage lawyers to ensure they actually know that they're making the best ethical decisions.